I'm Noel Shepard from NewsBusters.org.
How you doing, man?
This is Matt Sheffield.
Hey, Matt Sheffield, how are you?
As you know, we're affiliated with the Media Research Center that goes out. I wanted to get your take on the media coverage of Obama versus McCain.
The media coverage of Obama versus McCain. There's been media coverage of Obama? I didn't know that. Okay, yeah. I think it's... How you doing, the delegate? Leader, nice to see you. Sorry about that. It's been a joke, quite frankly. I mean, to put it bluntly, there's been no coverage. I mean, there's been coronation, there's been, facilitation of his agenda, but there hasn't been any serious scrutiny of where this two-term state senator comes from, what makes him tick, what he really believes, what is his philosophical orientation, and it's I think rather unfortunate.
What do you think has caused it? What's the real culprit of the disparity?
I think some of it has to do with the level of white liberal guilt. I think some.
So you think this is a racist?
Oh, for some folks it is, yeah. I think
in the media,
and I think in terms of politically, I think some people are so anti-Republican that this is good. I just look at how they chewed up Hillary to get to Barack, and so what they were trying to figure out who's the best player to go up against the Republican establishment and who could trump certain things that we'd be able to talk about that maybe Hillary couldn't, and certainly the race issue would be one of those landmines that they figured the party would have to deal with. So I think in terms of how the media's approached this, more broadly speaking, has been pitiful. I think it's been an embarrassment, and I think they've undermined their own credibility with the American population, because as well as I do, if the shoe were in the other foot, they would be scrutinizing the heck out of a black Republican or Hispanic Republican. So I think that political aspect of it is also a feature of what we've seen over the last 2 years in the coverage for this guy.
Now, do you think that there'll be any long-term repercussions to the media and to politics?
I think in terms of the media, their reputation, they have to work hard to gain back that respect.
Unless he wins, and then it's all...
No, it's not. No, I don't think so. If he wins, the ends can't justify the means. And I think that's important to understand, that if he wins, he's a media creation. He's a brand. America doesn't need a president who's a brand. America needs a president who can lead, who brings to the table good judgment. And where does that judgment come from? Experience. Imagine that.
Well, now, speaking of experience, what do you think of the double standard of the coverage of the experience of Palin is inexperienced, but yet they haven't really discussed it?
Well, Palin has had more experience than Obama. She's in executive leadership. She's been the mayor of a town. She's been the governor of her state. As governor and mayor, you deal with foreign policy. You deal with foreign governments. You ever heard of sister city relationships? Those types of packages are put together and negotiated by governors with China and Africa and East fill in the blank. So the reality of it is she brings to the table a great deal of substance on a whole lot of issues that all Barack had to do was vote on, if you voted at all, if you didn't vote present.